Masterpiece Theatre is made possible by a grant from Mobil Corporation, which invites you to join with them in supporting public television.
Good evening, I'm Alistair Cooke. Tonight we embark on what in every sense can be called a radical departure. Certainly a break with the 18-year-old Masterpiece Theatre tradition of bringing you television dramas which present a true picture of mainly British life at some period in the past. In this story, A Very British Coup, we move into the near future, into Britain at the moment of a general election. And we are to imagine that a Conservative government has been thrown out and a new government is to be installed, led by a radical socialist. Harry Perkins, third-generation steel worker, who has been called throughout the campaign by especially a Tory newspaper tycoon, a Trotskyite loony, a red scum. He calls himself a third-generation socialist who is prettier than former Prime Minister Callaghan and sexier than Mrs. Thatcher. Now, his cabinet will be equally radical, except for one old-school moderate. And his press secretary will be a liberal newspaperman who has just done a stretch in prison for refusing to reveal a source. The probing of that source, the identifying of that leak, will be the first secret job of the Prime Minister's intelligence services. And this is where we encounter the other protagonist, Sir Percy Brown, head of intelligence, who admits that he has run up a computer security file on people likely to be cabinet ministers, but gives the Prime Minister his word that the Prime Minister's private telephone will never be tapped. Now, if Sir Percy Brown is lying, that strikes at the root of the British parliamentary system, in which the Prime Minister's private political aides and secretaries are recruited from the higher civil service and are sworn to total political neutrality. They are not, as with us, political appointees. They stay on from one administration to another and impartially serve Tory prime ministers, socialist prime ministers, whatever. There are several other sharp differences with the American system that you'll notice, but there's one thing that's the same: the media coverage of a general election. And we come in on a frenzy of balloons and bunting and the television circus of election night. A Very British Coup, Episode 1. Tomorrow night, not next Sunday, but tomorrow night, we shall conclude A Very British Coup with a 2-hour episode. Alistair Cooke, Masterpiece Theatre. Good night.